Hey there, Jerry. Hope you're having a great day today. Here's your video lessons, your two things I want to talk about. I'll talk about those two things, and if you have questions yet or want me to look at anything, feel free to shoot a message over and I'll do my best to answer. So let's get to it. The first thing is a continuation of free stroke. We talked last time about the one-handed clap, and what we're going to do today is we're going to, I also gave you the brush stroke too as well. So your thumb's going to go on the fifth string, and your fingers, we're brushing back here towards your palm, moving this away, making sure we weren't doing a curling motion like this, but straight back into the palm. So that's where we left off last time. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our index finger and our middle finger, and we're going to place them each on the G and the B string, and we're going to go straight back into the palm. So I'm sounding the G string and the B string, and straight back into the palm. You want to avoid any turning of the hand like this. That's a common thing that I see. So here, straight back into your palm. You want to be supinated over the strings. You'll want this knuckle right here, this second knuckle, to be over top of the adjacent string below. So my third finger, or say my pointer finger's on the third string, my knuckle right here is over top of the second string. That's how you know if you got a good angle on it or not. So I'll place these right here, and I'll just simply go back into the palm. You can also put the thumb on the fourth string. Makes it a little bit easier, I think. Okay. So practice that motion because we're going to need that sooner rather than later. I think we have another piece or two before we actually use it, so we're definitely going to want to be practicing that right there, and then basically use that stroke for arpeggios and ends up becoming that, which is a huge part of guitar technique. So definitely be working on that. And then the second thing is, you said things were going well for a toy, so I'm going to give you some of the preps for the Carcassonne Andante. The first being a slur, an ascending slur. What you're going to do is you're going to play the note A right here, and you have a G sharp on the first fret, so you go A, G sharp, and then you're going to hammer that pointer or that middle finger down onto the second string A. You want to have that first finger fish hooked right there, so you can see right there my fingers at a curve, and my second finger has a little bit of spacing between that and the first finger, so it looks like this. And what I'm listening for when doing this is I'm listening for a click sound. That's the string slamming against the fret wire right here. So A, G sharp plucked, so plucking those two notes, and then hammer on from the G sharp to the A. One more time. Right. So work on that for me, and then secondly is preps for the fretted bass notes in the Carcassonne Andante. You're going to play a C sharp right here on the fourth fret, not the third fret, the fourth fret on the fifth string. You're going to play the E at the same time, C sharp, and I believe we have that. It was in that tune as well, but so this is going to come back. So make sure to practice that. And then the other one will be the G sharp in the bass. You're going to play the open B. So G sharp and B at the same time, and then pointer finger grabs the C sharp back to the B. So first one, and then second one. So practice those two things for the Carcassonne Andante, and then we will start working on that. That's where it is. Cool. So work on those two things, and I'll see you on Saturday. Take care.